Look, this is simple. I'm just going to show you what you should be selling on Facebook and YouTube ads right now. Now look, being the CEO of Hyros, it allows me to see exactly what's working across entire industries, across entire ad platforms. Now, let's back up for a second. Yes, we are tracking literally almost hundreds of millions of dollars a month in product sales. That being said, I'm never going to share any exact tactics or strategies or what my clients are doing on there. I'm never going to say, oh, this is what so-and-so is doing. You should just copy this. What I am able to share with you, though, and what I am comfortable sharing is what I see industry trend-wise working. And when it comes to Facebook ads, when it comes to YouTube ads, there's a very particular set of funnels. There's a very particular style of offers that are just working very, very well. And the reason I feel comfortable sharing this with you is you can easily see this on Facebook and YouTube. You just don't know which ones are working and which ones are not. And there's a whole range of junk you're being shown on these platforms. And if you understand what is converting really well right here, what type of pricing, what type of funnels are working, you're going to absolutely kill it. You're going to absolutely crush it. Because people that get this, they're doing very well. So I think this is probably going to be one of the most useful videos I share on this channel. So without further ado, we're just going to hop into this. All right, guys, so let's just get into this. There's 3 types of offers that are killing it right now. The first type of offer that I see absolutely nuking it right now is call funnel offers for products that are above $8,000 in the info marketing space to specific B2B industries. Let me explain this. So ignore my chicken scratch though. So what is a call funnel? First off, I'm going to get into this in the next video where I get into the best funnels and I break them down and I'm going to explain every part of them. But a call funnel, for lack of better words, is this. We send people, this is an example of a funnel that I'm running ads from for Hyros. And a person lands on this page from a Facebook or YouTube ad. They enter their email. And they're going to get taken to a page with a simple sales video making an offer. Now I'll explain this more specifically here in a moment, but I just wanted to show you because the person lands on this page, they see the sales video, they see that we got like basically every big person on planet Earth using Hyros for tracking and their ad optimization, and then they come down here and they book a call. Okay, so this is essentially how we've been growing Hyros a lot. This is one of the ways we've created one of the fastest growing tracking companies, actually I think the fastest growing in the world right now. That being said, that's not what I'm telling you to make here. I'm not saying make a SaaS company, okay? Because I want to talk about offers that you can readily get accessible to. Though, I think right now one of the biggest opportunities in SaaS marketing is having a high-ticket SaaS software sold through a call funnel. But this is what I'm seeing right here. More so info products and done-for-you service products to specific industries. Now, I'm not mentioning any industries that I've seen in Hyros. I'm just giving generic examples out there. For example, thinking about dental offices, surgeons, roofing contractors, hair salons. These type of offers to brick and mortar businesses where you can give them strategies and ways to increase their sales, I've seen working like crazy. And what I mean by crazy is when I look at and I go to masterminds or I go to ad conferences or I look at the trends across the entire ad industry, what I'm seeing in this is usually the ads that are generating the highest ROI. I'm talking people putting in $3,000 and making, I don't know, $30,000 to $40,000 back. I see that very consistently, these 10x juicy ROIs. And so if you're thinking about starting a business or you're thinking about scaling up your business or you're thinking about ways to grow it, this type of funnel right here and this type of offer to specific brick and mortar B2B businesses, absolutely super duper duper juicy right here. The one thing I got to stress is that when you're running a funnel like this, the first thing you got to do, especially if you have multiple different traffic sources coming in, just in general, you can see right here, if I'm going and using Hyros tracking right here, you can see the amount of calls that are actually reported by Facebook and what actually comes into your business is wildly different because of view-throughs and repeated pixel loadings and double pixeling of a person, multiple traffic sources taking credit, organic sources actually generating a sale, and Facebook not generating a sale. It just goes on and on and on. That being said, you can see right here, I've tracked 3 calls right here, it reported 2. There were 6 calls right here, it reported 8. I tracked 7 right here, it reported 4. And if I go in the Hyros and actually look at my calls coming in, I don't have calls not being attributed. I can go in and look at a call and see every single ad they've clicked. In fact, this person clicked last year in October and they didn't book a call until this month. almost a year later. And so I tracked all of that. So I'm seeing all that, and I need to use that accurate data. A lot of people that are running call funnels right now, they're not using accurate data. So they're getting really weird cost per call. And then even worse, when they're running their ads, they're not operating based on profit, because you can't track call closes very well on Facebook right now at all. You can see right here in the report column what Facebook caught. Nothing, because it just can't track that. And so running a call funnel without being able to track the calls accurately and the money coming in, because sometimes you can have a ton of good calls, a good call cost per call, but it's not generating any money. That's bad. Okay, you don't want to pay for calls that aren't generating money. If you're not tracking those things, you're going to have a really wonky call funnel. I'll just leave it at that. But if you can do that, you're in a juicy spot right now. Now, the next type of offer that's working exceptionally well that I've seen is webinar offers to odd side hustles. Okay, so what does this mean? This is another info product. I'm going to get into an e-commerce product here in a second. I think it's working really, really well. But webinar offers where you're selling something for the price of $497 to $997 that doesn't teach a specific make money online model. You might see people offering Amazon FBA and like Ty Lopez courses and whatnot. I don't think that really works very well anymore. What I think works absolute best is having an offer from $497 to $997 to $2,000 that is sold via a webinar funnel outside of the make money online space. So if you're a make money online person, you can still do this. It works exceptionally well. But if you want to be seeing like 8, 10x ROIs, what you want to be doing is, what I see people doing is they're offering side hustles. So I'm just going to make something up here. Like, for example, if you could make extra money selling juice or something like that, or extra money learning how to start your own side makeup artist business. What people are looking for online, it's working really, really well right now, is finding ways to make little side hustles to make an extra $100, $300, $500 a month. People don't want to start fully fledged businesses. For example, I'm comfortable talking about this offer. I saw like Dr. Axe offering some offer who was talking about how to become a licensed essential oil consultant, whatever that is. Those type of offers, killing it right now. That's what people really want to buy in the info space if you're selling information. And so what a webinar funnel is you have an opt-in, you send people to maybe an hour-long presentation that ends with an offer for a $497 product to a $2,000 product. But usually what I'm seeing best is like $497 to $997. Okay, that's what I see working just across the entire industry in mastermind and ad events and whatnot. And you might be wondering, first off, 2 questions. One, why are we only doing high ticket stuff right now? It's because, simply put, high ticket works better because it's much easier to get 3 people out of 100 to buy a $1,000 product than it is to get 30 people out of 100 to buy a $100 product. That's just how the numbers work out. Usually you're going to have 3 people that are hyper interested, 6 people, 10 people. It's very hard to get 30% of people that come through a funnel to all spend $100. It's much easier to get 3 of them to each spend $1,000. And so the reason why you want to do high ticket is that it simply works so much better. So let's simply imagine we're paying $2 to get a person to sign up for a webinar, and we got 1,000 people to sign up. All right. So we had to spend $2,000. Now, if we can just get 3 of those people to spend $1,000, we're at a $3,000 revenue, $1,000 profit kind of situation. Now, same situation right here. If we're selling a $100 product and we got 10% of people to buy, which is extremely hard to do. Okay, let's just say even 20% of people. We got 20% of people to buy. We're at $2,000 revenue and a no money situation, just by simply playing with these numbers right here. And by the way, getting a 20% conversion rate on that's toasty. That's really hard to do. Getting a 3% conversion rate on an ad isn't really that hard, even at the higher tickets. Okay, and so that's why I honestly see people in my ad mastermind, the vast majority of them run webinars, and the ones that have gone from like, I don't know, 20K a month, I saw one of them go to 400K a month, literally using that type of strategy, going purely high ticket. That's like the big change when they suddenly stop selling stuff for $100 and then go and start selling it for $1,000 to $2,000. And again, these are people that have experience with ads. This isn't some beginner stuff right here. And a lot of the reason why they're able to do it is they just literally go and copy all the ad copying funnels that I use to scale my info product actual webinar to 8 figures. And so just go and copy that. But it's not about copying that. It's not about the mass running of that junk right there. I'm just saying that the big thing that helped me a lot was increasing it to high ticket and then running that type of webinar funnel specifically out of where webinar funnels are being ran right now. For example, in the Make Money Online niche, they're running them everywhere. That's why it's very hard to make like more than a 2 to 3x ROI on your ads. When you break outside of this niche and start selling other type of products like that, works super duper well. Finally, the last funnel I've seen working exceptionally well, and this is just a general business I'm aware of that I actually saw this working with, and I started seeing it everywhere else, is extremely high ticket e-commerce. So a lot of people in e-commerce, they're working with like low ticket items, or 27 to, that's 29 to $100. That's like the cap that I see a lot of times. What I'm seeing in e-commerce that absolutely crushes it is $20,000-ish products plus. Absolutely crushes it. And the funnels that I'm seeing, it's so comical because the thing is people don't go shopping. Let's just say, for example, for solar panels, they don't go to a solar panel store. They browse around online. And the thing is, you can almost exclusively have a lockdown on these type of offers if you run them online. And the thing is, you don't have to have a complicated funnel because a lot of people are already looking for these offers. For example, I'm in the market right now for an infrared sauna, and it's expensive. It's like 10 grand. Where am I going to go shop for this for brick and mortar? I'm exclusively going to look for it online. And the thing is, it's not going to take a lot for me to book a call. I just need a good general sales page. And this is where it's really fun to me because a lot of these e-commerce businesses, they're just sending people strictly to a sales page. There's not a call funnel. There's no opt-in or anything going on. They just have information that talks about the product. And then, hey, you got to book a call with us. There's no pricing or anything like that. This right here, just simple ad talking about the benefits of the product, a simple sales page doing that, and then just offering a sales call funnel at the bottom. This is generating some of the most comical profits that I'm seeing from ads right now because you have an exclusive ironclad lockdown on this market right here, and the people don't need to be sold as much as if you're selling info products, which is what a lot of people are trying to do with high-ticket phone calls or done-for-you services right now. A person knows if they want, for example, solar panels. A person knows if they want an infrared sauna. Okay, you don't have to go too far out of your way to convince people to do this, especially when they're watching all the benefits on YouTube. You can literally just go to YouTube right now and target people that are watching, for example, solar panel videos. You can target people that are watching infrared sauna videos. They're so easy to target, and they're already pre-sold by what's on YouTube. So it blows my mind. This right here is the nuclear bomb right here. So these are the 3 types of offers that are killing it right now. My big suggestion to you, look in the high ticket. Again, like I showed you before, I'm just looking at my high-risk ad manager with my extension in right now. You're going to see the call volumes on a lot of these different funnels are radically different than what's actually coming in, especially when you go and actually track your LTV of your ads. So for like example, I can come in here and say, how much is this call worth to me? And you saw before, it takes almost a year for a person to book a phone call in some examples. So I need to know the long-term LTV of people that book calls with us. So as you can see right here, I make $750 after 6 months from every single phone call. And so we're usually paying like $150, $200 per call. And so if I'm looking at the face value of the funnel, it's not too great. Over 6 months, it's ridiculous though. And so this is really how I run my business. If you want help setting up tracking like this, just schedule a consultation with us below at Hyros, and we'll literally just look in your ad account, find where all the waste is and all the bad data is, if you have it, and then we can just set it up for you. And on top of that, if you want to get in that mastermind I mentioned before, we don't just let anybody in, but if you want to get an analysis of your ads and have me actually hop on a call with you, review your ads, point out what type of funnel you should be running, what type of targeting you should be using, and basically giving you all the copy and whatnot that I talked about that I've given to other people, just go and book a consultation with me below and we can hop on and do that. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed this free content today. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and also go to Facebook and just search for the Hyros Facebook group. We have a qualification process to get in, but if you pass a qualification process, there's over $50 million a month in ad spend from our media buyers in that group, meaning that if you combine everyone together, that's how much you're all spending. It is a treasure trove of actual ad running knowledge. So go check out those things. I also put some videos at the end of the video for you. And if you have any questions, go and post in the comment section below on YouTube. And I try within the first 24 hours to answer questions. So that's it. I'll see you in the next video.